So it seems like we unfortunately have some more bad news for the Clash Royale community, and already the Supercell's biggest update for June has unfortunately backfired already. And it's only been out for like what, a few days now, 1 week at most, at the longest. And unfortunately, Supercell's biggest update for June has backfired, and the community has been fed up, and they are now calling out Supercell, and they are just completely over this complete, I don't want to say nonsense, but they're just over this corporate bullshit. That's the word I'm looking for. They're just fed up with Supercell's corporate bullcrap at this point. And you're probably wondering, well, Nightwing, what's the biggest backlash that Supercell's getting right now? You said before that the update for losers was their biggest backlash. What's the biggest problem this time? Well, if you're wondering, if you haven't heard, Supercell's biggest update for Elite Wildcards has unfortunately backfired, and there's a couple reasons here. So, before I get into all the negatives, I want to point out at least one of the positives, okay? Before I get carried away, because there are some genuine cool things in this game. I do like the idea of evolving your cards to where they become an evolve card, for example. Like if you want to evolve your barbarians or your firecrackers or your royal giant, you need to get, I believe, 6 wild shards, I believe, is the most. And once you get 6 wild shards for that card you want to evolve to a evolution and become a much stronger variant of that card, then they become a elite version of that card. So I personally think that's pretty cool. So if you get 6 wild shards, you could use those 6 shards on like your barbarians or your royal giant, or you could use them on your firecrackers, and they become an evolution version of that card. So I personally think that's pretty cool. But what's not cool is the fact that Supercell has lied to their community once again. So, if you guys didn't see the update trailer for Clash Royale's recent update, pretty much what happened was Supercell said, and I quote, that evolving your cards to elite level will not cost gold. And they have lied to the community, and there's already a bunch of people calling them out. Now, there is a screenshot I want to show you guys that kind of exposes Supercell's corporate greed. There's a screenshot over on Reddit I would like to show you guys. So I'm going to pull it up for you guys, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on this. This is funny, Supercell. You said in your update trailer for this game that evolving our cards will not cost gold. Okay, so explain this to us then. Why is there an elite wildcard store with 3 options? Why does the elite wildcards cost 150,000 gold? Why does it cost 3,000 gems? Or, the worst case scenario, why does it cost $10 to upgrade our cards? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you corporate greed. Welcome to modern gaming, everybody. Don't you just love it when developers continue to lie to us and continue to add even more pay to win options that we don't ask for in our games? Boy, I sure freaking hate this. I sure hate getting lied to by developers over and over. I can see why people are so furious at Supercell. I can see why people are still angry at the developers for this. I would argue to say that Supercell is starting to become the next EA with the direction that they're going in. With their update for losers, they got so much backlash for. The Elite Wildcard update, which is right now, they're getting a lot of backlash for it right now. It's been made pretty clear that Supercell has no respect for their community and they have no respect for the player base whatsoever. They don't care about what we want. They don't care about what people want in the game. They only want money. That's all Supercell cares about. As long as they're profiting off the lies that they continue to spew out throughout their community, and as long as they continue to lie to their customers, I would argue to say that a boycott for Clash Royale is seriously necessary. And I legitimately mean that with my whole goddamn chest. I've definitely said this multiple times before, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm getting so sick and tired of these developers constantly lying to their player base. And I'm getting sick and tired of having to put up with this kind of corporate bullcrap every single time. At this point, like I said already, Supercell is slowly becoming the next EA, and they're turning this Clash Royale game into a more corporate pay to win cash cow. You could make the argument and say, oh, but Nightwing, Clash Royale is already pay to win. But this move right here for that Supercell is making right now, this is just more proof that Supercell is going to continue to stick with their guns and keep their hands dirty and make the game even more ridiculously pay to win. And they're going to continue to overly monetize these pay to win mechanics and lie to their community as much as possible. And it sucks to say that because I wanted this game to do good. I want this game to be fun. I want to play this game with some of my friends. I want to play this game competitively and casually. But unfortunately, due to the current state that this game is in right now, and due to this really crappy update that nobody wanted, it's unfortunately going to push even more people away from this game. And I've said this multiple times already, and I'm going to keep repeating myself until these developers learn a lesson. All it takes now in today's date for modern gaming is one bad game release and one bad update to ruin a game's reputation or a studio's name. And Supercell has ruined their reputation with the update for losers. And this new update for the Elite Wildcard update for June, they have just added more salt into the wound and just pissed off their community even more. So, unfortunately, this looks like yet another game franchise I'm going to avoid in the future due to corporate greed. So, looks like I'm going to be avoiding Clash Royale in the near future until something drastically changes over there at Supercell. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you all think in the comments down below. Are you interested in this update? Are you going to pass on this update? Are you going to stop playing Clash Royale? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I am pretty curious to know what you all think. And thank you all for watching and for listening. I'm sorry for rambling. And until next time, I'm watching Clash Royale fall apart completely. And I'll see you all later.